Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam back today with my first NBA 2K21 demo build video. Now the NBA 2K21 demo just came out and I'm going to be going over what is the best point guard build in the game. This is a Stephen Curry like build, but if you are brand new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 2,000 subscribers as fast as possible. And also guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Let's go for 25 likes on my first NBA 2K21 build. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the position obviously is going to be a point guard. I'm going to be a point guard build. Hand, I always like to go right-handed on my builds. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't change anything in the actual gameplay. But right-handed is always the hand I like to go with. And for the jersey number, I really don't care. 10 sounds fine. But let's move on to the pie charts. And there are 4 new pie charts for each position. Okay, so there are 4 new pie charts for point guard, shooting guard, small forward, center, all that stuff. There's 4 new ones for every single position. So there's different pie charts like this one right here, these pie charts. This one at the bottom's a new one. Just a bunch of different pie charts I didn't really see in NBA 2K20. But I'm still going to go with the playmaking and sharpshooting pie chart. That is the one I've been planning on making. So here it is right here, the playmaking and sharpshooting pie chart. Right now you can see we get 90 mid-range, 87 ball handling, 87 three-pointer without even touching height, wingspan. So I'm going to pick the yellow and green sharpshooting and playmaking pie chart for the point guard build, the Stephen Curry build. And now for the physical profile, it is the same thing as last year. Obviously, this builder is basically almost an exact copy from NBA 2K20's. So the first physical profile has the most speed, and then if you just go down the list, it's less speed as you go down. So I'm still going to pick the top physical profile, 87 speed and 86 acceleration, and that will also go up when I lower the height and the weight. Now for setting our potential, I'm going to start off with shooting, and I'm going to max mid-range, max my three-pointer. So I'm going to max my post fade and max my free throw, but I'm going to take away a little bit of my free throw, so I still have 24 shooting badges. I think that is a good spot. There is no quick draw in this game, so 24 shooting badges is almost like a pure sharp from NBA 2K20. So this build is definitely one of the best shooting builds in the game. So 90 mid-range, 87 three-pointer, 85 free throw, and also an 83 post fade. Now for playmaking, max pass accuracy, and then max the ball handling, we will have 21 playmaking badges. Keep all this the same. If you touch any of this, it will go down on the playmaking badges to 20. So make sure you keep it at 88 pass accuracy and 87 for the ball handling. Now let's move on to defense. I would max perimeter defense, max lateral quickness, max your steal, and then max your defensive rebounding. So you have 6 defensive/rebounding badges. And I'm going to go down 1 attribute on my defensive rebounding to a 64. So I still have 6 defensive rebounding badges and I have 1 extra attribute cap. We have 85 attributes left. I'm going to put these onto finishing, close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk. We don't get any finishing badges, you only get 1, but if you are playing with like an inside center, finishing isn't even that important. I do want to have some finishing on my build though. You could honestly take away all finishing if you wanted and put it more on like playmaking, shooting, and defense, but I'm just going to keep it like this because I think having some finishing for like open layups and some dunks is definitely important. So 1 finishing badge, 24 shooting badges, 21 playmaking, and 6 defensive/rebounding badges is the badge count on my new Stephen Curry build that I plan on making when the game officially drops. Moving on to the body shape, it really doesn't matter at all. We're just going to go with defined right here. It doesn't really matter at all. Now for the height, this has been very, very tricky. I've been trying to figure out what is the best height on this build for like 20 to 30 minutes. So 6'5" is a little bit too tall. I still want to be very quick and I lose a good amount of speed and ball handling here. And I still want to have, I think the cutoff's 86. They haven't announced it yet, but I'm guessing that the cutoff for like speed boosting and stuff is going to be an 86 ball handling to get the really elite moves. So I don't want to go 6'5". I definitely don't want to make the new 6'8" point guard. Those aren't really that good at all, but I definitely was looking at 6'4", 6'3", and 6'2". Now, I was thinking about doing 6'3" and 6'4". 6'4" is -2 ball handling, so I didn't really want to lose that much ball handling. So it was down to 6'3" and 6'2". But I ended up going with 6'2", just because my speed and acceleration, the speed goes up +2 and the acceleration goes up +1, and my ball handling also goes up +1. So I think 6'2" is the best height for this like Curry build. 89 speed, 87 acceleration, and obviously the great 3-point ratings on the build, but 6'3" is also a very, very good height. If you want to go 6'3", by all means go for it, but also guys, 6'2" is very good as well, and I'm personally going to go with 6'2". Moving on to the weight, we are a point guard, obviously. We want to minimize our weight, and a good thing about this year's weight system is you actually get more speed when you decrease your weight. Last year you only got acceleration, so now my build has 91 speed and 90 acceleration, and all we lost was 2 interior defense, so definitely minimize the weight at 165 pounds or minimize the weight at whatever height you chose on the previous screen. Now for the wingspan, this is where it got a little bit interesting as well. I definitely didn't want to go max wingspan because I'm a shooting build. I was thinking about going medium, minimum, or like in between right here. But I ended up going with minimum wingspan just because we were going to get +4 to our 3-point and mid-range, and also another +1 to our ball handling. And all we really lose is a couple of defensive attributes and some finishing attributes. You could go in the middle somewhere or even keep it at medium, but in my opinion, I think the +4 to the 3-ball in the mid-range and the ball handling is just way too good to pass up on, so I'm definitely going to go with minimum wingspan right here. And microwing is not confirmed yet if we do get +1, so every time we go from 95 to 96 and stuff like that, like in NBA 2K20. So I don't know if these are my final stats, or all these stats will be added +4 or +5 once we max out our players at 99 overall. But even if the stats don't go up past this, these are still very good attributes, and if they all go up +4, +5, they are going to be even better. And even if they don't, this build can still speed boost easily. That's why I wanted to make this build with a lot of ball handling attribute, just because if these stats don't go up, I can still speed boost to the fullest ability for any build in NBA 2K21. So that is why I'm going with minimum wingspan. And now for the takeovers, you have 4 options: shot creating, sharp, playmaker, or slasher. Now I think the only good options are sharpshooting, playmaking, and maybe shot creating. I'm not really sure if that's going to be a good one, but we do have like a 91 3-pointer and 24 shooting badges. Shooting is definitely our best stat on this guy, like best thing to do, so I'm definitely going to pick a spot up shooter takeover. And you can definitely still shoot fades with spot up shooter very well. It doesn't mean you're strictly a spot up shooter, it just means your shooting stats are increased overall. So I'm going to pick the sharpshooting takeover right here, and we have officially made the playmaking shot creator build. Shades of Mohamed Abdul-Rauf, Trae Young, and Kyrie Irving. Now I did make the build at 6'3", and I'm pretty sure that's what made it a Stephen Curry similar to. So if you wanted to say Stephen Curry similar to, make it 6'3", but I'm pretty sure me making the build 6'2" made it say Kyrie Irving and Trae Young over Curry. But guys, that is my Stephen Curry build. It is a playmaking sharp pie, and I'm definitely going to go over the badges right now. Just make sure to stay tuned. We are not done yet. Okay guys, now for the finishing badges, all we want to do is put on bronze contact finisher. Obviously we only have 1 bronze finishing badge, and our build isn't going to be finishing that much anyway, so bronze contact is fine. Moving on to the shooting badges, there is no quick draw in this game, so it's basically like having 28 shooting badges. I'm going to go Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame hot zone, Hall of Fame green machine, Hall of Fame difficult shots, Hall of Fame deadeye, and maybe even Hall of Fame tireless shooter. There are a bunch of great shooting badges. Obviously they're like the same badges minus quick draw, so we have like tons of shooting badges, maybe like silver volume shooter, bronze volume, anything like that. I think these are the best badges overall though. I would stick with this. I don't really know how much stamina will be drained this year, so I'm not sure if tireless shooter is going to be as effective as it was in NBA 2K20. But as of now, Hall of Fame range, hot zone, deadeye, green machine, difficult shots, and tireless shooter seems like the best Hall of Fame badges for 24 upgrades available. Moving on to the playmaking badges, Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame handles for days, and if you're playing with teammates that can shoot, definitely Hall of Fame dimer and Hall of Fame floor general. Maybe like silver bailout, gold unpluckable. Hopefully unpluckable did get a buff this year. I'm hoping that they did do that. And maybe even gold bailout if you don't really need unpluckable. And if you are playing with teammates that can't shoot at all, obviously if they can shoot, Hall of Fame floor general and dimer. If they can't shoot, maybe like Hall of Fame bailout, Hall of Fame unpluckable, and also Hall of Fame needle threader is a very good badge. So those look like some great badges right there. And we still have 1 more badge left. We can maybe throw on like bronze tight handles or like bronze space creator. Yeah, I'll throw on bronze space creator just like that. So that is my playmaking badge layout. If you have teammates that don't have shooting builds, then obviously you guys saw if they do have shooting builds, just make sure to put on Hall of Fame dimer and floor general, or dimer or floor general, depending on if you want to have both on or not. Moving on to the defensive badges, I like to go with gold clamps, bronze intimidator, bronze interceptor, and then bronze pickpocket, just like this. Clamps is definitely the best defensive badge for guards in the game. Intimidator is good also to get some misses at the rim. Interceptor is obviously a great one to get steals, and pickpocket is obviously good for on-ball steals as well. So that is going to be my defensive badge layout for the 6'2" Stephen Curry playmaking shot creator build. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed my first NBA 2K21 build video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Let's try to hit 2,000 subscribers as fast as we possibly can. Hit that sub button if you're new. I'm going to be uploading a ton of NBA 2K21 content with the demo and when the game launches as well. And don't forget to hit that like button as well. Let's go for 25 likes on my Stephen Curry build in NBA 2K21. If you want to watch more of my 2K videos, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous NBA 2K videos that I think you guys would really enjoy. And also, don't forget to drop a comment down below. What builds have you been making in NBA 2K21? What build did you make? And what build are you planning on making when the game comes out September 4th? Have a great rest of your day, guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.